Just a quick, fairly quick general pull for today. Whatever comes up is what comes up, but this is still a collective pull, so if it doesn't resonate with you, you don't have to be here. If this does resonate, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, following, everything, all of it. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you'd like a private reading, all that information on scheduling that in is in the link in my bio. With that being said, today we have the Eight of Swords popping up as the first card. The only limitations that exist are the limitations that you create for yourself, because what you pay attention to is what is going to take over your mindset, what is going to take over your energy, your emotions. So if you're constantly thinking about doubts and limitations and things that bring you down, you are cuffing your hands together and not in the sense of paralysis, because you constantly think about those things. The swords are directly related to the way that you talk, the way that you think, and the way that you communicate with others. So if you are stopping yourself from saying the things that you need to say, that is your fault. If you are hiding things from other people, that is your fault. That is your decision to make. If you are failing to communicate, that is also your fault, your decision to make. If somebody's not listening, that is a different story, but it's also your fault for giving them the benefit of the doubt when you have had plenty of chances to walk away from this situation that no longer serves you, whether it be energetically or physically. Finally letting go of things that no longer serve you and letting go of the things that keep anchoring you down. Also, again, that sense of limitations. What you give power to is what is going to have power over you. So that's related to doubts, to your self-esteem, to your capabilities. If you think that you're not good enough, that is on you. If you think that you're not smart enough or powerful enough, and you don't try the things that you should be trying in your life because you're tired of this static energy that's constantly around you, this level of complacency that you are living in, that is on you. The King of Wands is falling out as the second card, building a better foundation on that sense of passion, that sense of fire, of doing things because you know that you are capable of doing them. You have been through so much, and you have survived so much, and you have achieved so much. So I'm really interested to know why you keep doubting yourself, why you think that everything needs to be perfect in order to be good enough. And I think that that's a big reason why you stop yourself from living your life fully, because you think that everything needs to be perfect. And I completely understand that. I completely understand the overthinking. I completely understand the living in caution because you don't think that you're going to survive. And that is caveman brain talk, metaphorically speaking, that you're stuck in this familiarity and you're scared of getting yourself out there because you don't think that your passions, that your ideas are good enough, that the things that you are actually called to do are going to bring you to where you want to be, but you need to start somewhere. You can't live your life in constant regret thinking, what if I tried that? What if I did that? What if I only took that one little tiny risk to get myself to where I deserve to be? You need to start right here, right now. 333 is on the clock right now, which is all about creating, which is all about finally getting yourself out there, untying your hands and not thinking about your doubts and limitations, because they can't stop you from living your life fully unless you give them that power. The Eight of Cups is falling out as the last card. I'm going to stick with threes. Three is an associating number for you. Eight of Cups, letting go of things that no longer serve you, and knowing that once you finally take those proper steps to move forward, you are going to end up somewhere where the sun is shining brightly, where there's more hope, where there is more opportunities, where there is more optimism and more power in yourself, more confidence that you're going to achieve everything. But you need to let go of that which no longer serves you, especially related to the way that you speak to yourself, the way that you are limiting yourself from living life fully. You need to let go of your limitations. You are smarter than you think you are. You are more talented than you think you are. You are more capable and stronger and more creative and funnier than you think you are. And you need to start using that to your fullest advantage. Your brain is going to be your biggest enemy if you give it power, but your brain can also be your biggest savior if you just change your perspective, that you see that you have been through so much. You have the confidence. The confidence comes from within and not from anything else. So let go of limitations, let go of your doubts. Use those affirmations, do some shadow work, do some journaling, do a rewriting your past project. I will link the free worksheet that I made for rewriting your past down in the description below. But it's time for you to take the proper steps to rewire your brain, to rewire the way that you are thinking about yourself, because you're not living fully. You are stopping yourself because you're afraid of risks. You're afraid that you're not going to be capable enough. And you're afraid of, honestly, going where the grass is greener because you don't know if you're going to enjoy it. But you have to start somewhere, and start now.